Hello. I'm just going to talk to you today about a little experiment that I did. Now, if you look back in my videos, you'll see that I did this experiment based on a unit, like this sort of 5-pointed unit that I adapted from a design by Needy Serrana. And I had just sort of thought, oh, wouldn't that be a gorgeous thing to turn into a dodecahedral structure? And I believe it was somebody in the comments suggested, oh, could you put something in the core of this, you know, so that it would firm it up? And I looked on Amazon and I found these, and measuring this, I could see that like a 40 millimeter sphere would actually fit very nicely inside of it. So I got these objects off Amazon, and they're little glass spheres that are 40 millimeters in diameter. And I thought, you know, I think this might be the thing to put in the core of this, because this is, you know, I added these little sort of structural reinforcements here, which I go into in that video. I'll leave a link to the video where I made this in the comments here, or not in the comments, in the description here. But it doesn't have anything inside it. It's holding its integrity just by the structure of the thing. So yeah, so I thought, well, what if there was something in the center? And somebody had in the comments was suggesting different things, and I got lots of good feedback. But the most promising thing that I personally found were these, and I mean, I guess they're beads, right? Like, they have a hole here and here, so you could actually use it like a bead too. So anyway, I thought this would be great because you could build your scaffolding around this, and then it would be a beaded bead, and you would be able to string something through it too. And it's 40 millimeters diameter again. So what I did was, and I think I got, I'll leave in the description too, a link to Amazon.ca. I'm in Canada, so I got this off Amazon.ca, but I'll leave a link to the product in the description too, so that if you want to order this, you can. Now, so here's what I'm working on, and I'm just about finished. I thought that it would make a lovely Christmas ornament, so I'm using these I think they're metallic suede light green. I got these from Bead FX in Toronto, and this is a lovely kind of deep dark green color. I don't know, it seems to be called light green. I think that's matte or matte. I think it's metallic. That would make most sense. Anyway, matte suede LT light green. And anyway, these are the sort of numbers if you need that information to try and track it down yourself, if you want to make the same thing. And then I'm using these Czech 11-0 metallic silver beads. And the number is 66435, I think, 051B. And this is a much more silvery kind of color. It's got a bluer tinge to it than like say these Miyuki galvanized silver beads that sort of are warmer color. I don't know if that really shows up on the video, but they're sort of a more yellowy color, whereas these are sort of a more bluey tone. Anyway, I'm about to finish this up. Oh, and sorry, instead of here with this this ornament, I used 3 millimeter pearls, okay? And here instead, I used these, I'm sort of running low on 3 millimeter pearls. And anyway, I thought for red and green for Christmas, these sort of, I guess, are these Siam? I'm sorry, I don't have the information for these, but they are 3mm fire polish beads. And I think they're probably just Siam or red. It's a nice kind of deep color that also goes with the green, which I like. Anyway, so now you know the beads that I was using. And I'm just about to, can you see here, I have put this 40mm glass sphere in there. And so now I am just attaching the last of the, sorry, I'm just trying to get my needle in here. I'm attaching the very last of, there we go. Just going through those 2 beads, the last unit here, to this dodecahedral structure. And what I'm trying to do is I'm just navigating to the tip of this 5-pointed flower slash star thing, and just attaching it by going through the tips. All 3 tips of these. And if you want to see how to assemble this structure, if you just go to the video where I assembled this, it should be clear. It's exactly the same unit, except that I used the 3mm fire polish instead of the 3mm pearl. So yeah, if you want to look at that, I'm just going through this a couple times. Each one of these attachment points I'm going through twice. It's a little awkward doing it on the sphere itself. And then I'm just advancing through these beads to get to the next tip, which I will attach, and so on all the way around. And I've gone through those 3. So there's a set of 2, and then a set of 3, and then another set of 2 that I'm working my way through. So these 2, these 3, these 2, and then I'm getting up into the tip there. And now again, I'm just going to attach these 3 star tips, flower tips together. And like I say, I'm just going through this twice. Actually, probably be 3 times by the time I get around this. And I'm just going to advance to this tip here through these 2 beads, and then these 3 beads. And I just thought I'd show you the placement of this last one. You know, once you've sewn 11 of them together, then you'll just pop this glass sphere in there, and then you'll be all set to do what I'm doing here. And again, you're just going to make, if you want to do this, you'll make 12 of these which is what I've done here. Okay, and so now we're at the tip again, and I'm just going to attach these 3 tips together here. I mean, it's actually quite surprising how well this fits. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised, because when I measured this one, I think it was like, I don't know, what was it, 40, I think it was 40 something millimeters, which gave me the idea that these ones from Amazon, here, I'll measure it right now. Yeah, it was like a little 42, right? So I thought, oh, well, yeah, 40 millimeters will be just about perfect. Okay, and now I'm going to just advance to the last tip here. Oh, there we go. Just going to advance to the last tip. Through those 3. Through these 2. And then through this last one here. And now through these 3. And what I like actually about putting this supporting sphere inside is that it keeps the kind of design that I wanted to see when I connected this one together. But, you know, the structure didn't really support it. Like, I mean, like I say, there's nothing in here. And then it was kind of squishy when I just attached everything like this. So that's why I ended up putting these supporting pearls in there. And then it, you know, it looks nice in its own way, of course, but it wasn't quite my vision, if you know what I mean. So anyway, this, and there, like, okay. So that pretty much finishes it up. I'll weave in the end later. But there you go. And it's just like a beautiful Christmas ornament, really, I think. And you can sort of spin that. So you just have to kind of find the hole. But I'm sure you can sort of, oh, there it is. It's right there. So I don't know, like say if I take these scissors, for example, you can kind of manipulate it in there so that the hole is coming out here. And then you could take some, you know, soft flex or something like that and put it through here, and then, you know, have beads or a tassel or something hanging down here, and here a loop. And you've got just like a gorgeous ornament, right? Like this is kind of a heirloom kind of thing. Really pretty. I know the lights really aren't picking up the gorgeous colors here right now, but I'm very, very pleased with it. And one side note, okay, so this is actually the second one of these kind of little Christmassy type ornaments that I've made. And like I say, I was using these check seed beads. And when I made this one, I was also using check seed beads. Now, I actually made another one of these before this one, okay? And I made this one. And this is made with these Miyuki galvanized silver seed beads. But what happened was, when I got to the point that I was at with this one, I noticed that the structure that I had built was too small to go around the 40 millimeter bead. So I'm just going to zoom in a little bit here. So what I ended up doing was I had to undo all my stitching. And when I was attaching the tips, I ended up putting a seed bead between each tip. And that actually expanded the structure enough so that I could wrap it around this 40mm glass sphere. So the design is just slightly different if you use Miyuki beads. You've got to attach them using a bead in between each tip. Okay, whereas if you use the check seed beads, they're just a little bit bigger. I think you can see, right? That the check seed beads are just a little bit bigger, so that when you attach them all together into the dodecahedral structure, they are big enough to just attach the tips. And then the whole thing kind of comes together really nicely. Whereas if you use the Miyuki, you're gonna have to do this little trick here. So I just point that out in case you want to go ahead and make this too. But I gotta say, like, I'm very, very pleased with these little glass spheres. And I think I will use them again going forward. I mean, it's great to have this sort of supporting core. They're transparent, and they even have a hole through them. So it's just like a giant bead inside, a giant glass bead, and it's glass, which is nice. I suppose you could also use like a styrofoam ball in here, like a 40mm diameter styrofoam ball, or actually, when I showed my husband this, he suggested a ping pong ball, and I looked up ping pong balls, and apparently prior to 2000, the ping pong balls were 38mm diameter. So actually, you could probably wrap a Miyuki structure around one of those without the little beads. You could just do this design and wrap them around a ping pong ball. But after 2000, all ping pong balls made after that, or the competition level ones, are apparently 40mm diameter. So you could also use a ping pong ball. There you go. If you can't find these, but I'm actually really liking these. You can hear they're real glass. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you will be able to make your own Christmas ornaments. And like I say, if you want to know how to do it, just I'll leave a link to the video for this one in the description, and you can go and watch the detailed assembly of this. Anyway, happy holidays, and I hope this makes its way into your festive decor somehow. Okay, bye, take care. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you.